Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. So what's happened since I've been on last? I've been trying to learn helicopters and it's been ugly. I actually was recording intending to show some of my training and it just got so ugly so fast. I don't actually think I'm going to go ahead and put anything out there because it would just be a garbled mess. I mean, I did actually accomplish 3 lessons. I did it for the standpoint. I'll go back here. Because I'm trying to just experience other things in Flight Sim, and so I'd gone to the Challenge League earlier, and I know I've not showed any of this because it's not part of career. It's something totally different, and they're really kind of more the Xboxy arcadey type things. And so I had done the rally race in the Grand Canyon and low altitude in the Pyrenees, and you can see where I ended up. But I needed to do this landing on this oil rig in Belayam or whatever it is, and I tried it once and I couldn't even fly. So I'm like, okay, my controls aren't even mapped, and I'm like, I've never done a helicopter. Like, I have no idea. So I spent part of last night and actually several hours this morning just trying really, really hard. And I did get the mission done last night, so you can see it's actually the best performance I've had out of any of them. But I think it could be a issue that I don't know how many people are getting on. I know they've talked about. I've seen an article last night, this morning, somewhere that like half the Steam users that they had in the beginning are like the numbers have already dropped by half in less than a week, because I'm guessing people are just kind of giving up or deciding to wait, whatever. Because I know people have said they've actually gotten refunds from Steam days later after they've done a bunch of stuff. So I think it's been bad enough that Steam is waiving the 2-hour thing or whatever. But in any event, that's why I was trying to do helicopters. And I was like, yeah, I know I don't want to, do the rotorcraft or anything in the career yet. Like, I'm not ready for that. But there was an interest because, search and rescue, for example. I mean, yes, I can do it with planes, but, I'm sure I can do it with helicopters too and stuff. So it'll be interesting because the question is, can I do all this? Or, yeah, I mean, I guess, okay, see, so you can do search and rescue, hoist, and like aerial construction, like all those, you have to have helicopters. And so, it is what it is. But yeah, obviously there's less you can do with helicopters, but obviously there are things you can only do with helicopters. So like I can't do aerial construction with a plane. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Not really, but you know what I mean. But obviously these search and rescues would be more the typical, like, hey, go into the mountains, go. And I did fly this one. I think that was the Airbus H125 is what I had for the other mission. So, maybe I'd be good enough, even though I can't get through training. But that was what I was doing. But my goal here is to finally get in here and do the charter service private. So we're going to go ahead and get that first flight done, because obviously that's all we'll have. I just need to figure out where it is, because it's been long enough that I don't remember. Let me zoom way out, so then I should easily be able to see it, I would hope. Oh, that's right, it was out in the middle of the ocean. It was over here. There it is. Alright, so it's VIP. So let's see. Are we going to fly them all the way to the mainland? Is it... Oh, wow. It's 2 hours? Ooh. Wait. Is it 2 hours because of the planes I have available? I mean, it's only 67 miles. That seems like a long time. Alright, so Utaroa, Timaro New Pilonge, Mr. Naji Bernard is on the go for a special event. Alright. Doesn't look like it's anything crazy. We're taking off, and I mean, again, it's probably 60 miles this way, so maybe it'll take longer. It's not showing me the plane I'm doing. But we're going to go ahead and accept the mission. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be in a diamond, which I did have to fly to get certified in, I think, instrument rating. Oh no, it's got me in a Cessna. Okay. Alright, 233,000, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, so loading times definitely seem to have gotten a little bit better. Freak myself out. I hit my button in OBS by accident and did something I've never done before, and I'm like, what just happened? But I think it's recording fine. I went into studio mode in case you're one of those curious people that are like, I can't continue if you don't let me know what happened. That's what happened. Alright, so we got that. Get in the plane. Alright, and we're going to request boarding.
Ladies and gents, we've started boarding, so feel free to step aboard.
Right, that seems like a pretty logical thing.
They're on their way. Have a good flight.
Oh, a little bit better cutscene, honestly. Interesting, different cutscene. Again, they look like they're coming from a police van.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a good flight on behalf of First Class Wings.
Hi, Captain. They mentioned at the gate that the network would be available throughout the flight. I need it for some important calls, Captain. So please make sure not to cut off my connection without notifying me.
Okay. Why would I cut off your connection, period? Anyway. So yeah, their vehicle is gone, so I can't verify what it is. Alright. So I did map this to skip things because I had to do it in one mission, which you may or may not have seen. So you can always go back and see. So there's been problems here and there, but we'll get going here. Alright, let's get IFR clearance.
Tower Cessna Victor Tango. India Foxtrot Zulu ready to copy IFR clearance to Raiatea.
Raiatea, that sounds impressive.
Cessna Victor Tango. India Foxtrot Zulu is cleared to Raya Airport as filed expect runway 29er maintain 4,000 feet.
Okay, so it looks like everything's in here. So that's good. So we're gonna do nav. It should be on GPS. Yep, GPS, there it is. And then, I don't think we have anything. Alright, we'll acknowledge the clearing.
Cleared to Raiatea as filed runway 29er maintain 4,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.7 squawk 101 tree Cessna Victor Tango. India Foxtrot Zulu.
Alright, so in theory I can...
Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu readback is correct.
I can get
Contact
my...
ground on 1 tree 4.7 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Alright, I don't think I actually need to dial in my...
Hello, everyone. Please give your warmest welcome to our passenger, Mr. Bernard. He's close to one of our top athlete clients. The service must be impeccable. Our 5-star reputation precedes us. Have a good flight, Captain.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to request taxi clearance.
Ground Cessna Victor Tango.
Clearly I don't need to change, although maybe it did. Alright. I didn't hear any clearance, but okay, we'll acknowledge it. We'll acknowledge what we didn't hear. And at this point, let's see. There we go. We'll get that set. And we'll get moving. And then we'll see. And again, people walk where they shouldn't, so whatever. We ignore them. It would be very painful for her, but yes. Alright, let's welcome our passengers.
Dear passengers, on behalf of our airline personnel, we would like to welcome
our airline personnel, me.
SCW 4210 bound for Uturoa. Our flight time will be 11 minutes. We expect an on-time departure, and we're currently ready for takeoff. I will keep you informed of any
so we don't have any
updates
kind
as
of
we go
cool
through the
livery
flight.
like we've done
Thank you.
before. Alright, so hold short is a little bit out there. Looks like we got some storms. So, I wonder if you have to do these in live weather. That could make things a bit interesting, that's for sure. So, nice little airport out here in the tropical. Oh, look at that. We've got some water buffalo or something running around. I think there's one on the runway. Oh, there's another on the runway. I thought that was a car. Now I see the horns. So you gonna leave? Alright, well, in theory we could be nice and wait, but yeah, they appear to be getting out of the way, so at least they have some intelligence. Oh, look at that, they run. Someone had talked about they tried to get close to things and then they ran away.
Tower Cessna Victor Tango. India Foxtrot Zulu at runway 29er ready for departure IFR to Raiatea. Cessna Victor Tango. India Foxtrot Zulu QNH 101 tree. Cleared for takeoff, runway 29er.
Alright, we're going to acknowledge it. Change that. We're going to get, trying to remember. We got to go back, I think. Or no, is it this? No. PFD options, that's right. I don't know, it's altimeter units. There we go. I knew it was there somewhere. I'm like, I think we're 1013. We are. Oh, I see. So we hit the timer there, but we don't need the timer. All right.
Good evening, dear passengers. This is your captain speaking. On behalf of First Class
Dear
Wings,
passenger.
I would like to welcome you on board flight FCW 4210 bound for Uturoa. Estimated flight time to Uturoa is 11 minutes. To prepare for takeoff, please ensure your seat
Why did it
belt
say 2
is
hours?
fastened tightly your seat, is in the upright position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you, and get ready for a wonderful flight.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. I am supremely confident as the pilot in charge. It'll be wonderful. Trust me. Wonderful. Ignore those clouds up there and the fact that you're in a tiny little plane. If you have motion sickness, you won't feel a thing. Yeah, right. Alright, so now we need to taxi to the start of the... Oh my goodness, we gotta go half a mile. It's gonna take a bit of time. That's why it takes 2 hours. The flight time is 11 minutes, but the taxi time is like 30. But no, this is like one of the levels I was actually quite excited about because like this is basically normal flying, you know, with a little bit of a purpose. So the thing that is nice with these is obviously there's more involved. There's, you know, a little bit of a possible storyline. I mean, obviously, you know, he's this big athlete. I was talking with some folks. We'll see if I do it. They were talking about, since I have video and whatever, like I should do like a gag reel of all the like terrible English in the career mode and all this, and just put that together. That they figured that would be like hilarious. So I might do that. Because again, I guess I have deleted some stuff, but I think I can still pull it out of my recycle bin, so we'll see. That might be a project for this weekend. Let's see. What do we do? Make a U-turn, align with the runway. And then we need to take off from the runway. Easy enough, and then we need to fly, which should also be easy enough. Alright, well, we're on the GPS now, which is awesome. So I love it. Alright. So this is like now like what I'm used to. This is just flying. I'm not doing anything weird. I don't have any skydivers. I don't have any boxes. I just have 3 people in my plane that are depending on their life with me. But, you know, other than that, it's all pretty normal. But this is actually working okay here. Not requiring a lot of adjustment. Let's get ourselves wheels up. And then we have to climb to 4,000 feet. And that'll be it. So that is what we're going to do. So I'm going to get myself up there. I'm going to pull my flaps up. And we need to get to 4,000 feet. So again, let me do flight level change. And then we'll increase that because that'll let it go up faster, or should. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, actually need to go slower is what I need to do. Now it can do it. Well, I don't want to go that slow, but because then it's basically going to climb some insane amount. But yeah, let's put it at, say,
Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu contact Tahiti Center.
Let's try that.
126.7. Good day.
Alright, so now we're going to go to another location.
India Foxtrot Zulu.
Say intentions it isn't, but
Tahiti Center Cessna Victor Tango, India Foxtrot Zulu, is at 800 feet climbing 4,000 feet.
Alright, so I'm thinking it's only giving us the range that we're cleared to until it like gets us to the next waypoint here. And then I assume now we'll have little paths, but we gotta go 10 nautical miles to the next one.
Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu.
So how did I suddenly get interesting there? I don't know. But yeah, there's our little boxes that we're getting close to. So, and that's the thing, like the best climb we can do is 700, so again, in theory, I'm on the flight plan, so it's weird that it's, I mean, I guess it's just taking me straight there, but we're gonna follow the flight plan. But weather's not crazy. I mean, it's just cloudy. It's just nuts how slow this is when, you know, I'm used to just at this point flying like normal jets and CJ4s and stuff that'll go, you know, 250, 300 knots. I mean, they'll be 2 or 3 times as fast. I mean, we've been going forever, and we've literally just taken off and barely done anything. We've gone like 2 or 3 miles. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, the folks, again, Farming Simulator folks, I mean, they do a lot of things, but just like I do. But they're talking about, at least one of them was like, yeah, maybe in a week or 2 I'll go look at it again. They've just kind of, they have been at the point where they've kind of given up trying. Another person had tried, but didn't understand in the career mode that you need to do the gold first flights to kind of unlock things. And so they're like, all I've got are these same flights, and it's boring, because they literally are just onto the second type, the ferry flight. And they did do, they said, what they were asked to do, but, you know, maybe they need to do one more or something. I don't know. So they explained that they did do the first flight of the ferry flight, but it doesn't appear that that's actually how things played out. So, eventually it's going to run me over there, because again, RU-TIX is not where it's taking me right now. Like, the path is somewhere else, which is fine. That's how planes go, especially if we're flying IFR and we're following the flight plan we've been given. And we'll go quicker once we achieve 5,000 feet. But that will take some time because, as you can see, now we're only going 550, and I am full throttle. So, just in case anybody's wondering that, I am. I have full power, as much as I can have. So I'm trying to figure out if I can do anything. Like, yeah, it will let me click, but so it's all nice. Recenter on aircraft. Map settings. What I'm looking for is, like, how do I zoom out? Because right now it's just blue water and I'm not seeing the land like at least I am there. But we're getting up there. I'm hoping the clouds are not... Like, if they are, I don't know that I'm going to get all the way to 5,000 feet if I start heading into the clouds, but we might be okay. But certainly we, you know, because I'm guessing that should be 5,000, but I don't know. Because the other thing we have found, it definitely sometimes has you climb, like, way higher than you need to, so... And so it may simply be that it wanted me above 3, but if it's trying to honor direction of travel, it might be that we're going in an easterly direction, are we? Yeah. We are, a little bit. Well, we will be a lot bit once we turn left, so... So we should be going odd. Oh. Let's inform them of crew status.
Glad to be your captain today. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on behalf of first class.
How many times do we welcome them in this airline?
We are currently cruising at an altitude of 4,000 feet at an airspeed of 90 knots. It's 10:16 a.m. and are expecting to land in Uturoa approximately at 2:10 p.m. local time. Current temperature of 59 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend.
It's supposed to be 11 minutes,
we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
So maybe it was supposed to have adjusted my time or something. I don't know. We're going to be early. We're not going to take 4 hours, I promise. That would be crazy. Alright, well, we're at 4,300. I mean, we're getting close, but we're not hitting the break in the clouds, so I think we'll be alright. Obviously, we'll be turning soon, and then that may speed things up. I don't know. Alright. So now we're going to start heading right toward Rutik, I'm sure. And so now our distance will start to tick down pretty quickly. Because, yeah, what I don't have is, like, the ground speed, all that kind of stuff. Alright, we are still below the clouds, but not by a lot. Well, are we? No, we are. It's just... I think it's just getting dark. I mean, and again, and with it being IFR, I don't know that we wouldn't expect something a little different. Alright. So you know what? I'm gonna go down to 4,000. Because now we're seeing nothing, and if I don't see it later, that's one thing, but... Alright, so we're gonna allow ourselves to go up to, say, 120. You know what, I'm just gonna go down further. But if I pull the power, then that should allow me to descend a lot faster. Because it'll let me get up there. Because yeah, we do need to start heading down again. We are really heading down, but now it's starting to level out. That's where flight level change is helpful. Top of descent keeps moving, but that's okay. Let's see, what should I be at? Does it give me? It really doesn't, I don't think. Nope. So Rudix is a point there that we're going to go over and then pass by. But now we're at 3,000. I'm going to actually set it at 1,500 so that I've got a little bit of height.
India Foxtrot Zulu acknowledge last transmission. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu.
I don't want to be at 5,000 feet.
Foxtrot Zulu, you are 17 miles west. Maintain present heading and altitude expect. PBEG S1 AARA, NAEV, PSEP RNAV, P-end runway 07 approach via Rudix transition.
Right. Good news is we can see a little bit better here. Okay. We might not get great points because of the altitude, but that's okay. I want to land.
Transition. Cleared to Rudix, Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu.
Alright. What I don't want to do is lose all that speed, so let's turn it around.
Dear passengers, as we start our descent to
so what we're going to do is we're going to go direct to Rudix at this point, and that will speed us up. And then we got to fly to Revco. But yeah, there's no point in doing the crazy path that it had me doing. Alright.
Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu, please expedite your climb 5,000 feet.
I don't want to be at 5,000 feet, so stop it. There's no reason to be up that high. Alright, now we're turning toward Revco. Because again, we should be descending per our original plan now. And it'll be what it'll be. I mean, I'll get there, so that's the most important thing. But yeah, this is lining me up. Runway's at 6 feet.
Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu, please expedite your climb 5,000 feet.
I just hope it won't, like, reset me. If it does, that'll be unfortunate. Alright, so the island is over there, so there's the airport. And it's like, I mean, yeah, we're gonna probably still have 25 miles. So that's the thing, I don't understand the 11-mile thing. Like, even the way it was gonna be 15 or 20. But I'm a little over 2 miles away from the point. And then again, we turn and line up.
Foxtrot Zulu, please expedite your climb 5,000 feet.
Because, I mean, really, once we turn, I assume we should be on some sort of actual descent. You know, 5,000 feet was up in the clouds, I think. It's amazing that we still have 1.3 miles. I mean, it looks like we're literally right on top of where we need to be. So it's a bit nuts in that regard. But yeah, one of the things I need to try soon is if I can start doing my VFR series in 2024. That would be awesome.
Foxtrot Zulu U are 13 miles west of Raiatea. Contact Raiatea Tower on 118.5 when inbound on the approach.
Okay. Alright, so we acknowledged, and now... Whoops. Where am I?
Raiatea Tower Cessna Victor Tango. India Foxtrot Zulu 12 miles west inbound RNAV runway 07 approach.
Alright, so we got rid of the height requirement.
India Foxtrot Zulu Raiatea Tower. QNH 101 tree cleared. PBAG S1AA-RA. NAEV PSEP. RNAV PN runway 07 approach.
Alright.
Cleared RNAV runway 07 approach. Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu.
Alright, so I should be able to hit approach. And that'll just give me glide path. I need to maintain everything else. But yeah, not much to state on these kind of flights. They're just flights. I mean, it's cool. Looks like we've got rain here and there. So yeah, I think that is the island we came from, or close to it. So we're going to Tumara, I think. And that, whoops. And that island there is Taha. It's got like 2 A's at the end. Everything has an extra A. Alright. So I assume as we get closer, I don't know how many waypoints it's really going to give us. There's a lot on the my little nav map. But overall, pretty straightforward. And then the question is, like, because yeah, if I can get a couple 100,000 every time with a charter flight, like, this is the way to get some progress on my missions, or my levels in my career, I suppose, really. But yeah, what I'd like to do is, you know, I got leg 13 that I need to do for the VFR series. If I can do it in 2024, obviously I would do that. Alright, we're getting close. Not as close as we'd like, but the glide path is coming down, so that should likely give me... Alright, wind calm, that's good. Means no wind.
Cleared to land runway 07 Cessna.
I don't know
India
how many
Foxtrot
miles
Zulu.
we have, but we have a bit. Alright, we've grabbed the glide path. Now we're starting to go down. I don't have the landing rate monitor, but I have seen it, I think, in my general flights, so I think just in the missions it won't load any additional tools. But we're getting in. We're going to have one other waypoint at least. And start to back this off, because that we definitely need to do, because we are getting close, and we need to be down near 80 or so to land. or to deploy flaps, I should say. So, got a little bit of background music, but hopefully it won't get us in trouble. So, we're in Polynésie Française, or France, technically, so here, so. Always nice to know, I guess. Right, first set of flaps. Again, we'll keep slowing down. Get the second set of flaps. And that should definitely get me down below 70. In theory, we're a little low, because it looks like on the PAPI lights, I've got 3 red and 1 white. Alright, so we need to land. Let's speed this up a bit. So, again, we want to pull it a little bit. Again, it's still 1 white, 3 red. You'd think it would do a little bit better, but it clearly is not. So we are going to take over here. Hence the noise. But we're going to get ourselves down there. Slow down a little bit more. Now I'm really low, according to this. So I want to be careful. Because obviously we don't want to land in the water, which would be crashing. There we go. That's... Now I've got 2 and 2, but I'm again like way over. Now I'm too high. Oh yeah, now I'm way too high. Of course, now I'm doing some crazy stuff here. So let's see what we do here. Not great, but we went too far.
Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu exit runway when able.
Alright, so we're going to try to be able.
Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu contact.
Alright. So we're going to stop at the hold short. Going to speed up a bit before we lose all our momentum. So, and then I'm sure we'll tell our passengers, welcome, all of that. I didn't get clapping, so I'm guessing my rate was a little hard. I don't know what it was. I see a van over there. We're waiting for the clearance. This is long. Come on.
Cessna Victor Tango.
There we go.
India Foxtrot Zulu taxi to General Aviation parking via taxiway.
Taxiing to General Aviation parking using taxiway. Cessna India Foxtrot Zulu.
Alright, so not very far. In theory, we're heading out that way. Alright, and then we just need to turn in here, and we should be good. So, beautiful parking job.
Thanks for the safe travel, Captain. I will recommend your company.
I will recommend. It is not even spended. Spended. They messed up my English now. But anyway, all we should have to do is that. There we go. Mission success. So out of 234, did we at least break 200? That would be awesome, because that would take us up, I think, at least 2 levels. Alright, well, we got 100. Everything went perfect. Wait a minute, it said 200. Okay, there it is. Alright. So we did break it. Awesome. Didn't get superb, but that's okay. We don't need superb. Alright, some good money. 4,000. I think that's the first time I've broken 4,000. Alright, reputation went up again, so... And then we... Alright, all the way to 23 and really close to 24. So at this point, I know I haven't unlocked other things, but I'm at 20. Okay, so I need to get to 25 and then 30. So I've got to get up there, but... And again, this is not a soft runway and all that, so... I've got that going on that I'm going to have to figure out, but at this point, I think this was long enough. Let me see. Yeah. We're over half an hour. What I don't want to do is turn things into something crazy. So, you know, the real question becomes, you know, what do I end up doing? So we've got a ferry flight here. You know, all of these. So I'm just looking, because we can do difficulty of 3 stars, so there's definitely a bunch of stuff we can do. I don't think I'm looking to hang out there. But now the question is... Alright, so yeah, it looks like it gave me different flight options. So there's cargo light, there's some VIP stuff. You know, and once again, this is a decent ways, it's not nothing. So, those are my 2 VIPs, and this one's a live weather VIP, or, you know, that it... Okay, so this is unknown to unknown. It's just, yeah, these are with de Havillands, or no? Yeah, I do not want to take these with de Havillands, so not doing that. There's one there. Wow, are they literally all de Havillands? I don't understand. So yeah, this is where things are gonna get a bit interesting, I'm thinking. So, I'm not seeing any VIPs there. None in Europe? Wow. Okay, there's a couple. Again, de Havilland. There's a Cessna. And there's a few more here. De Havilland. Man, the de Havilland is the thing. I think I need a different kind of... I need more planes. So I need to get to the point where I can get some instrument ratings, because right now it is... Whoops, I didn't want to click on anything there. I don't know what it even thought I selected. It's not going to go ahead and do anything, but, you know, it'll get us close. Well, actually, I guess I can just go back right now. I see, it's flight seating. But no desire for that, because I'm not going to do anything right now. But, we'll pick something up next time. I mean, because the benefit is, yes, if I can do some, missions on soft runways and stuff, like that'll move me along. But I'm just not sure how that's all going to play out. But we'll worry about that next time. As always, if you've enjoyed this, haven't dropped a like or are not a subscriber, please consider that, and I will see you next time.